Coming up, we'll be on location in McLean, Virginia at Remedies Skin and Laser, discussing the latest treatments in laser skincare and how they can help you achieve the younger and beautiful look that you desire. With one of this area's leading laser skincare experts, Lori Terwilliger. Lori is sought out by physicians and skincare experts to consult, speak, and teach professional practices throughout the world.
Well, welcome, Lori. Thank you very much for being with us. It's a pleasure to meet the famous Lori behind all the stories that I've just heard.
Thank you.
Can you please begin by telling us about some of the latest advances in laser skincare?
Well, my favorite new advance is the Infini laser, and it's microneedling with radio frequency, and it gives the most substantial collagen regrowth in the skin. And so it tightens and lifts, and it's very good for acne scarring and stuff. We can get most of the scars off people's faces.
That's amazing. How does it work exactly?
So it creates both a physical injury as well as a thermal injury to regrow the most collagen.
Oh, wow. And what types of problems can it treat?
So anybody that has skin laxicity, wrinkles, a lot of perioral problems where as you age you get a lot of wrinkles and stuff, acne, scarring, necks that are falling.
So what are the benefits of this treatment compared to the other options that are available here?
Well, there's a lot of microneedling that is out there these days, and a lot of it is just too superficial, and you can wind up with a lot of scar tissue being in the 1 millimeter range that most of the other microneedling devices use. And then the other advantage is that when you're adding the radio frequency through the needles, when you're doing this, you're getting a laser much further down in the skin than you can with any other device.
And who would be a good candidate for this laser?
So people that have acne scarring, people who don't like their neck, because it tightens and lifts it a lot, people who have perioral problems with wrinkles and just in general want to have anti-aging treatment, that one's probably the most significant.
And how are these treatments performed?
They come in for their appointment. It's about a 2.5 hour appointment. They have to numb for a couple hours because the needles hurt a little bit. And then the actual procedure is about 30 minutes, and we in sections take the numbing cream off and perform the microneedling with radio frequency, and we do 2 to 3 passes on each area so that we get the maximum results without having to come in so many times. Then they're given a cream to use at home for a couple days, and then they're back to their life.
And what kind of results can be expected from this treatment?
Everybody has a fabulous result. So you can get a lot of lifting. The perioral area that's so hard to deal with for people, their vermilion border comes back, it's nice and tight, any puppeteering comes back up, the volume to their skin you can actually see is tighter, and their jaw lines are tighter, their necks are lifted, and everybody's been happy. I've been doing it for 2 years, and everybody has loved that laser.
Sounds like a miracle worker.
It is.
Are there any follow-up visits required?
Yes, most people need 2 treatments. And then my patients, when they've gotten their neck and face done, now they're coming back in to do their décolleté because they were so happy.
Remedies Skin and Laser has been established as one of the leading places for people to get skincare and laser skincare treatments done. What separates your practice from the others?
Well, I think here at Remedies, I've always focused on what the patient feels that they're wanting to treat, not what I think. So I stay focused on what their needs are, and I also speak and travel all over the world, so I get to see leading treatments and stuff before they come here, and I get to learn from some of the greatest doctors in the world, and that's always kept me up with things that are coming in and what I'm going to want to take part in and what I'm not. So it's been fun, and it's just been my life's work, and I just like what I do.
So you always stay on top of the latest out there so you can offer to your clients.
And I don't always offer everything because things come out all the time, and a lot of times they're a knockoff of something else, and I'm not interested, or the science isn't really there, or I'll try something and it just doesn't work, and if it doesn't perform, I don't have it.
Welcome, Paula. Can you please tell us some of the problems that you were experiencing that brought you to Remedies Skin and Laser?
I think it was mostly for my aging skin, just being out in the sun a lot when I was younger. I worked at a sun tanning salon in college, so I just had a lot of sun damage and I think premature wrinkling.
And what services did you have done?
I had the clear lift and the microneedling, and then routine facials once a month.
And how do you feel about the results?
Very, very happy with them. I think it's important that you keep up top of your regime. It's not a one-time treatment. You do have to be rigorous and come once a month for the facials. And then the laser work, I mean, at least once a quarter, I say, and I think it really does pay off.
Can you please tell us about your overall experience with Lori and Remedies Skin and Laser?
I've been really happy. She has a beautiful office here in McLean, and it's very relaxing. She's very professional, and the services are very pleasant, and I just am very happy with the results I have.
Would you like to share anything else about your experience here?
Yes, what I like about Lori's office here, she does have a really nice line of product, and it's she offers several different lines, and I buy all my product here now. My cleansing products, my moisturizers, and then she also offers a new product called Skin Aid. She's the first, supposedly, in the country to be offering it. I've been on the product for a couple months, and I'm waiting for the results to start kicking in. And but it's a nice one-stop shop to have all that here when I'm here doing all my other appointments.
So would you recommend Remedies Skin and Laser to your friends?
I do recommend my friends to Lori.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Welcome, Christina.
Thank you.
So can you tell me about some of the problems that you were experiencing that brought you to Remedies Skin and Laser?
Sure. Well, I came to Remedies maybe 10 years ago. I started coming to see Lori. She had a cult following, and a colleague of mine had her face totally transformed, and I couldn't believe that she had not had plastic surgery. So I started coming. Really, it was aging concerns mostly, a little bit of acne, and I've been coming ever since. I think Lori is got cutting edge technology. It's medical experience with her, in that it's not fluffy and fussy, but she gets down to business and has the technology that is really cutting edge, and I think it works.
What did you have done?
So I've done regular facials with her, and I've also had her Enlight laser, which is a deep laser that promotes collagen growth, a clear lift as well. But most recently, we've been doing a series of microneedle sessions with her, which have really, really made the most dramatic difference.
How do you feel about the results?
I'm super impressed. I think that the beauty of what she does is it's not surgery. So the max downtime I've ever had is maybe a couple of days. And the results are noticeable in that people compliment you on how good you look, but they don't really quite know what you did. So it's not an obvious nip or tuck. Mm-hmm. But I've been very happy with the results.
Can you please tell us about your overall experience with Lori and with the Remedies Skin and Laser?
Lori is cutting edge, like I said before. She knows what she's doing. She doesn't push things on you that are not appropriate. You never feel like she's in it to make the buck. She is always about recommending the right treatments at the appropriate times. If she feels like you don't need it anymore, she'll tell you. She's honest, she's caring, and she really seems to know. She definitely knows what she's doing. So I really feel, I love her.
Would you recommend Remedies Skin and Laser to your friends?
Absolutely. In fact, I've recommended a lot. Now, those people are part of the cult following as well, and they're all very happy. And it's growing exponentially. A lot of people refer. I think the warm referral is the best kind of referral, and I have a lot of friends who now come here, and now they're referring their friends. So, I don't think she's going to be the best kept secret anymore.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Christina.
you. I appreciate it.
Welcome, Michelle.
Thanks.
So please tell me, what problems were you experiencing that brought you to Remedies Skin and Laser?
I have really sensitive skin, really fair skin, and a lot of products irritate my skin. So I guess in the beginning that was that. I just started seeing Lori like once a month, and I really like her products, and she's done a great job.
And what did you have done?
Started with just facials, and then progressed to a couple of other treatments. Nothing really aggressive. My skin rate doesn't react well to harsh treatments, so one of the things that I liked about Lori, she wasn't always trying to sell me high-end products that were going to peel the top layer of my skin off and that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. She's been really conservative with her treatment. I think it's been about 8 years now I've been seeing her.
Oh, wow. And how do you feel about the results?
Oh, I love it. I would come every week if I could.
Can you please tell us more about your overall experience with Lori and the Remedies Skin and Laser?
I mean, it's been great. I bring my kids. She takes care of them. You know, if they have a big event and they have a pimple on their face, she can laser that and kill the bacteria. We've done everything from, treatments like that to, pretty much everything. I don't let anyone else touch my skin, and I buy all my products from her. So, it's been great.
Is there anything else you would like to share about your experience here?
Well, I think when I refer Lori, the biggest thing for me is that I trust her. I know that when I send someone else here, 'cause I send a lot of my clients here, it's nice to know that they're going to be treated really well and they're always happy with their services. I think the overall trust factor is the reason I don't go anywhere else.
So would you recommend Remedies Skin and Laser to others?
Oh, absolutely. I do all the time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, some of our clients share that you're different because you don't really push the treatments that they don't need. Can you tell me some more about that?
Well, I like to establish relationships. So to do a good job for somebody, you have to have a relationship and listen to what their chief complaint is and where they want their skin to go. And you help them in an honest way. And don't oversell it because they will come back. If you oversell somebody, they aren't going to come back.
Thank you very much for such great information. It was very informative.
Thank you for having me.